all of us have innate goodness in us, and all of us are also capable of horrendous things. And we have been given a choice. And the choice is the what we feed, what we nurture. The both hate and love and understanding is in all of us. What we nurture and what we feed, that's what we will become.
Hi, I'm Ted Wetzel. Kind of a unique day today for two reasons. One, I get to be here with my friend Dr. Haque. He's a cardiologist here in Akron at Ihsan Hospital. The other reason it's kind of special is, as you can tell from what's behind us, we're in a paint shop. So 2 years ago, I handed off this paint shop that my wife and I owned to two employees here who are now running it and owning it. So it's nice to be back on the old stomping grounds. What is it about us from your years of watching people and yourself, right? Because we're all prone to this. Our tendency to want to blame, even in a pandemic, to want to blame.
Ignorance can be very empowering. When you are ignorant and you are empowered and and whatever you say is the right way, then you are very well threatened and you will go to war even though you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. And be a bully and all other things.
The arrogance of ignorance is appalling. It has come to the surface more since the last election. Prior to that, there was discomfort. People felt threatened. We in Ohio are the Rust Belt. The steel mills closed. The auto industry almost did go bankrupt. So in Northeast Ohio, in Michigan, in Pennsylvania, in the coal country of Virginia, the way our grandfathers and fathers lived, the way unions have helped build the middle class, that was threatened. After NAFTA, we lost a lot of jobs. And then President Trump's slogans that the Mexicans are taking your jobs away, the foreigners are taking your jobs away, that made it okay to talk about it. Everybody had those thoughts before, that what I'm going to do for my children, what kind of country I'm leaving for my children. But it was given a license, it's okay to talk about it. So now it has come to the surface, which is okay, which is very fun. It is how we go from here. Now that we have opened ourselves up, our dirty laundry is all on the table for everybody to see. Okay, let's sort it out and find out how we're going to clean it. We need to realize that we are in this together. You are uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable, Joe Blow is uncomfortable, Joe Sixpack is uncomfortable, as is Gene. But we are all in this together. If we stick together, we'll come through. The factory worker, the shop worker, hear him out. At the same time, bring the factory owner also, hear him or her out. We need to realize, is there a bottom yet? If you haven't scraped bottom yet, go ahead, scrape some more. If you need to find more venom, bring it out. If there are some pus cells still, let that pus out. It's going to be dirty, it's going to stink, let it stink. But once it's all stunk out, then we're going to have to find a way to heal. Preachers are responsible for it, the clergy are responsible for it, the imams, the rabbis, anybody who finds himself or herself a leader, it is their responsibility to scrape bottom and then find a way to move forward.
Leaders and influencers that make a difference. Because what people say matters. It really makes a difference. Of course, the other thing that comes to mind for what concrete things people could do is join any group. Any group. It could be knitting group or an interfaith group like you and I have met. But just get people chatting with each other about a substantive topic. But doesn't have to be to solve a problem. It just has to be to like realize that, oh, I never thought of it that way.
Communicating. Walk into a room, it's dark. You may be hearing some hissing sounds too.
Right.
So if you flip the switch, turn the light on, you know that hissing is coming from the heater,
Radiator.
from the radiator. It's not a snake. But if you don't know, it's dark, it may be a snake, it may be the radiator.
Sure.
Who knows?
Well, and so we're distracted a lot too.
So we need knowledge. We need to get to know each other. Even though we live next to each other, we do not know the next door neighbor's name.
Turn that light on.
Turn that light on. Well, again, I'll say the channeling of that feeling, that means you're thinking. If you're not thinking, you won't have any problems. If you are worried, if you are concerned, that means you are thinking. And how do we channel that thought process? That's where we talked about the opinion makers, talked about the clergy, you talked about the leaders. Every dad, every mom has that responsibility to instill, one, get educated, two, communicate that to their children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's where the next generation is. So get educated, get information, and then communicate. Nobody is here out to get you. Get that thing out of your head.
Right.
Okay, we are all in this together.
Right.
Okay, we're all struggling. Okay, nobody's gonna come take food from your plate. We live in US of A.